Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast, and welcome to Side Draft Fast Picks. And what exactly is Side Draft Fast Picks?
Well, Fast Picks, we just try to pick all three series in one video, and then we go back and talk about how we finished up in the last race.
Yeah, and the last race went very well for me, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Obvious.
Mr. Obvious right here. I picked, of course, Kyle Busch for the Truck Series, and, he had a phenomenal race, just dominated the whole thing, went to the back just because, he got bored leading all those laps. He just wanted something to do.
Yeah, he can't pass many cars, many trucks, so he just wanted to go to the back and pass more.
I guess he didn't pass many cars if there's no cars out there. But yeah, and as for you picked Harrison Burton, who also had a great race. I believe he had the second best car or truck. It's hard when we have two series about cars and another one's trucks.
Yep.
At least we don't have a minivan series. Great pick for you too. Still got like a top 5, I believe, for Harrison.
He finished 8th.
Oh well, top 10 anyway, and rookie driver.
Which this week, it really felt like a win to me because they actually finished the race.
Yeah.
So,
I think Harrison got a little messed up on that final restart there.
Yeah, if they just called it for the rain, and he'll finish second. So
it goes from a top 5 to a top 10.
Yeah.
Just because a few drops didn't fall down from the sky, but
it didn't change the outcome of the race.
So as for that, the total score right now is 1-0 so far. So
I'm trying.
Then we move to the Xfinity Series, which again I had a phenomenal pick.
Mr. Obvious.
Mr. Obvious right here, because wasn't sure about Christopher Bell actually, because I thought maybe the 98 of Chase Briscoe could do something, and also the Supra. I wasn't sure how that's going to go, but we're still having Christopher Bell since last year. He's still not dominating role that he had there.
Was a super car.
Very Supra. As for you had Noah Gragson, right?
I had Ryan Preece.
Oh, Ryan Preece.
Yeah, and he finished 7th. So.
Yeah,
another top 10. So I'm getting there.
So right now the score is 2-0, but the next race you could go and get all 3 of them, and it'll be a tight race again.
Yeah.
So now we move to the Cup. I didn't pick the winner. I didn't have a clean sweep. I was really hoping I would, because that would have been just awesome. But I picked Kevin Harvick, who also had a phenomenal race. I believe something happened with the splitter towards the end. Just wasn't as dominant as he was in the second stage.
Yeah, I believe he just ran the splitter off on that low line, and once he rubbed it off, he just lost the downforce, and he really couldn't do much after that.
But he wasn't. This year they increased the splitter size, so I guess he wasn't aware that would happen if he would run the bottom too many times. But
I did really enjoy the package that they.
It was a great package. I'm looking forward to see what Las Vegas has to offer. But as for me and my pick, top 5 for me in all 3 series.
Yeah, and I picked Clint Boyer, and he finished 5th, so I finally got a top 5. So I'm moving on up. Hopefully my picks this week will be a lot better.
So, don't listen to us on super speedways, but when it comes to these mile and a halves, we know what we're talking about. Just
hang on
a
with
little
us,
bit. Just a little bit. 2 winners and all of them top 10, right?
Yeah.
So we know what we're talking about at least a little bit. Hire us, NASCAR and NBC. But as for that, we will move into Las Vegas, which also will have all 3 series. I believe this is the last week of all 3 series for just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Few weeks we'll just have 2. But as for Vegas, for the trucks, who do you think will be in victory lane?
Well, I know Kyle Busch is going to be in the race, and you can't deny him when he's in the race. But I believe the truck that came close to getting him at Atlanta, I'm going with Johnny Sauter.
Yeah, and
he's going to get the Thor Sport number 13 truck in the victory lane.
And the most recent practice at Las Vegas wasn't on TV or anything, but I just want to see where everyone was running. And Johnny Sauter was number 1 in that practice session. So I know you can't take everything for gospel in the Truck Series practice sessions, but still, that's some momentum there.
Yeah, I know Atlanta. He showed a lot of speed, and he's just kind of picking up where he left off. And so, how can you not go with Sauter?
Yeah. As for me, I would say Kyle Busch, but I have a rule not picking the same guy every week because when I'm sitting here going Kyle Busch, Kyle Busch, Kyle Busch, it's
obvious.
It's obvious. I'm not. I'm going to be. I don't want to be Mr. Obvious every time. So this week I'm going with the 52, which equals the number of Kyle Busch's wins in the Truck Series now. So Stuart Friesen.
Yeah, it seems like Friesen. He's got good promise, good speed, and sometimes he's just runs out of luck. But he's got some wins coming pretty soon.
Yeah, I've noticed his strong suit is a mile and a half at night, and which is it's going to be at 9 o'clock at night in Eastern time. That is. So I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, it's right in his wheelhouse right there.
So luckily for us, it's not going to be a 2 in a row race just like last time because it was great watching the races, but as for podcasting, that was a little hectic there.
Yeah.
But for the Xfinity Series, it will be on Saturday this time, and the Truck Series on Friday. So another mile and a half. We got Kyle Busch in this series now.
Yeah.
So who are you going with?
I don't really want to keep going with the Cup guys, but I believe I'll go with one of the Xfinity guys, and he's a rookie and just went to a new team. With Noah Gragson.
Yeah, so now you actually pick Noah Gragson.
Yeah.
Had that little mess up there earlier, but as for me, there's no way you can't not go with Kyle Busch here. I do think Christopher Bell is going to give him a great challenge. I would actually pick him if I didn't pick him last week. I think Christopher Bell's got great opportunity to show his skills, but Kyle Busch could stop that. He could stop his parade there.
Yeah, I believe Christopher Bell's going to be on a fast way up to the Cup Series pretty soon.
Yeah, I could see him going to Levine Family Racing in the future, or maybe finding a spot at Gibbs.
Possible.
But I do think Kyle Busch would still prevail on this race. But I think it might be a photo finish between them two.
Yeah. Oh, it's Vegas, so I like taking a gamble.
Oh, yeah. So just want to warn you guys here. There's going to be a ton of these casino puns. Like, if you don't like it, just unsubscribe. No, don't. Please.
Yeah.
Please don't unsubscribe. But
what happens in Vegas is stay in Vegas.
Yeah. We just want to roll the dice a little bit with some of these picks,
Oh, yeah.
Try our luck. All right, before we get carried away with that.
Oh, yeah.
So, Cup race, we still haven't picked a Cup winner so far. So, we're experts in the Xfinity and Truck right now. We're kind of experts in the Cup, but we just can't pick winners right now. New package.
Who would have thought Brad Keselowski come from the back and having the flu?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just pretty awesome.
With Atlanta last week, I thought Penske was in trouble. And they showed a lot of speed in the end of that race. Like, I think it just shows, Penske's, will to win. When you think Brad can't win the race, he's got the flu. He's got a car that qualified like 19th. And then he comes and wins the race with a engine that is almost expired. So you just can't crush their willpower right now. And they do have willpower, but not in the series. So,
but yeah, I believe they set the cars up for handling, and a lot of times handling is faster than just raw speed.
Yeah, especially at Atlanta with all the bumps and old surface. That did come into play. I'm not sure how Las Vegas is going to come out to play, though. But before we get carried away talking about all this package stuff.
Yeah, because we don't know how the new package at Vegas is going to be, because they're going to have the full package running it.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to keep mentioning that, trying to explain that. It's not the real package this week. Next week is when we get to the real package.
So now we're going to find out what this year's package is going to be like.
Yes. And I think, if it is a warm day, which I do believe it will be, it's going to be crazy racing. It's going to be close together, slipping and sliding. It might be a little bit like Atlanta, but I think it's going to be a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
As for that, it is time to make our Cup picks. We'll start with you.
I believe I got me a winner right here. He showed real strong promise at Atlanta, and a big surprise. And I'm going with the a Penske driver of Ryan Blaney.
And I'm going to be Mr. Obvious again. He just won the Atlanta race, so Brad Keselowski. I think he's got this package sort of down, and he was last year's winner at Las Vegas, which was it was really close last year. Yeah. I do think Brad will go 2 in a row.
Well, now we're picking teammates, so
yeah, a little teammate drama going on here.
Yeah, so
they're gonna watch this video and they're gonna be in the garage and like, well, Adam picked me, well, Steve picked me, so
yeah, I believe Blaney would have had a strong finish at Atlanta if it went for that pit road mishap with everybody wrecking in front of him, and it just went downhill from there. And if it went for that and he had got track position, I believe he would have won that race.
Yeah, and I do think another guy you need to watch out for is the 19 Martin Truex. He was really angry at the lap cars, and I think now with the new package, we won't see as many lap cars, but if we do, it's going to be a gaggle of them. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be really tough to get through them if they do catch them. But yeah, that was our Las Vegas picks. Will we continue the streak of top 10s?
Or do we take a gamble and crap out?
Now we're homeless outside of the casino. We're not even in Vegas, so we can't stay there. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that's all we have for this week's side draft fast picks. And if we get them all right, like we need some sort of celebration.
Yeah, if I get them all right, I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah, if we somehow, we got the slot machine.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. 3 in a row, if we could, it's gonna be really crazy. I tried to do that last week, but
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
But Mr. Happy had to finish 4th, Still a top 5 though, so streak of top 5 for me, I guess.
Yep.
I don't win like $1,000 of it. It's like $2 or something. But yeah, that is all we have. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Why don't you? I don't know if you want to. You don't have to, but do subscribe if you do like these types of videos. Every Friday we're going to be making our picks. And Christopher Bell, just give him a little whack.
Yeah.
Click the bell icon so you'll see our notifications. We'll see you next time.